Well, welcome back. This is Brad and you're watching Jimmy's and Sooks. What a difference a week makes. It was about 38, 40 degrees last Saturday. Today's about 85, maybe 90 degrees. So anyway, welcome to South Florida, welcome to the Treasure Coast, and welcome to Jimmy's and Sooks. We're gonna go check 5 crab pots. We've had them out here with mullet. They've soaked for about 4 days, so hopefully it works out pretty well there. But anyway, it's the North Fork of the St. Lucie River that we're on. And a lot of people have been asking about my setup. What do I ride? So I'll show you real quick how it looks. But on the front, we got the 2 boards to kind of keep the surface level because this is kind of rounded. The front is rounded a little bit. This is a Manta Ray 12-foot Liquid Logic kayak. I'm pretty sure it's made by Native Kayaks now, but anyway, so you got the front. We can put 2 up here. We got our Aquabound carbon reinforced paddle. Nothing special here, just a bucket. Got a knife just in case. Just set it there. And then we put 2 on the back, no problem. This is actually pretty flat, so they kind of sit there pretty nicely. It's a little rounded, but not too bad. So that's my setup. Liquid Logic kayak, which I think is now made by Native Kayaks. I would suggest a very flat top surface for whatever you're going to do if you want to try this out. Wouldn't necessarily suggest the Liquid Logic, but you know, there's some other options out there. Yeah, you know, the more room the better. 12 foot seems like a good one. Tacks well. You know, it was pretty cheap. I think I got it right after COVID hit for about $600. So wasn't crazy expensive either. All right, so yeah, like I said, we got 5 out after a 4-day soak on mullet. We're gonna go ahead and check those, take you out there with them, or with me, and we'll check them out. All right, let's get this going. All right, headed out. I want to take a second here to thank everybody for watching. I appreciate you guys watching. Keep watching. Please like, subscribe. I love doing it, so I'm going to keep on doing it. But you know, love the likes, love the subscribes. Yeah, so let's go check out 5 crab pots here on this beautiful New Year's Eve, December 31st, last day of 2022. Hope for some good stuff. It's been a great 2022 in my opinion as far as the crabbing has been concerned. Done well, really well. Better than I have any other year. So let's see how we do today. Hopefully we close things out with a bang. All right guys, Jimmy's and Sooks, welcome back. Thanks for watching. Let's go get these crabs. Okay, I went to the last one first. So the furthest one away is the one that I went to first today. Let's see what we get. It's not a check, collect, rebate. This is a check, collect, bring them home. Let's see. Ooh, not many. Not many, but we got one big one. Good gosh, look at him. That is a nice looking crab right there. Y'all see that? So we got 4 in here. These have been soaking on mullet. A lot of bait left still. All right, 4. And we got a big guy. Let's get them out of there. That's a big Jimmy. Not super rusty, but it's definitely getting there. So it's got you know, a pretty decent color, not super white, but feels very heavy. Very good looking crab right there. Pretty blue St. Lucie blue crab. All right, this guy's got to be about 7.5, 8 inches. I mean, that's a pretty good sized crab. Anyway, On to the next one. We got 4 on that one, including this monster. Okay, we got lucky. This one was kind of stuck on something. Anyway, let's go ahead and pull this guy up. I mentioned, pull this one up, but I mentioned that, you know, this is pretty fresh water, and it certainly is very fresh water. But that's not to say that it's only fresh water that you can catch. You've got to look for the brackish water. Brackish water is really your best friend. This is not a bad crab pot here. Not great, but not bad. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 crabs in this one. Not a bad day. Mullet doesn't seem to be doing as well as chicken, but whatever. It's not doing bad. Alright, 7 in this one. I don't know if you guys can see that, but we got a sook in there. So that's a female crab. And we just don't keep the sooks. You gotta throw them females back to keep reproducing. So that's what we'll do. Go on back, little girl. Go on back. All right. Next. I've got another one here. 4 days out here. This one's probably one of the more shallow ones, but I feel like this is one of my better crab pots, just kind of in general. I feel like it does really well. There's nothing special to it, it's just kind of green and a little bit shorter than the others. Alright, let's see what we got today. Whew, heavy. Let's see a few crabs. Alright, so we don't have as many as we've gotten normally, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 crabs. Oh, he almost got me. 5 crabs. Not super impressed with the mullet, but worth a shot. I feel like there's rivers where mullet works really well, and then there's rivers where it doesn't. I don't think this is one that's worked exceptionally well in. Anyway, go ahead and get these out. Alright, 5 on that one. On to the next one. Alright, so just in case you're new and you don't really know what jimmies and sooks are, right here is a jimmy. Right here is a sook, and that really essentially means that they're male and female crabs. The male crab has the long, slender apron, whereas the female has the larger, more fanned out apron. But that's the difference. That's how you tell. You can also see with the claws the difference. There's a little bit more orange in the claws, whereas the men are a little bit more blue. This is a fully developed female, but we don't really keep the females at all, so we'll just go ahead and toss these 2 back because they're both very tiny anyway. But there's a rusty underbelly, so when you hear people say rusty jimmies, that's what we're talking about. That means typically that the crab's a little bit fuller, it's had a little bit more time to sit in its shell, get filled up. So that's your rusty jimmy right there. Looks like they're holding hands. But anyway, jimmies, sooks, too small to keep. Don't want to keep the girls either. Toss them back. Alright, on to the next. Alright. One of the last ones here. We got 2 left. Hasn't been a great day, but you know, not a bad day. Let's see how this one does. Some crabs. Many crabs at all. We got 2 crabs, and that's it. I'm gonna get this fish out of here and get this last one. But it has not been a good day, especially with the mullet. I figured this bait would work really well, but so far it has not. The mullet has not done as well as the chicken in this area, so we may want to just kind of stick with the chicken, at least in the St. Lucie River. Alright, we'll get these 2 out, and then go get this last one. Alright folks, this is the end of the road here. I'll probably bring these in for a couple weeks and then try again in a couple more weeks and see if we get any better results. Oh yeah. Yeah, just kind of crappy. I mean, it's not bad, real bad, but not what I would expect. Only got 2 keepers on this one, but there's 3 in here. So we'll get those dumped. Going home. Alright everybody, Happy New Year. Make 2023 the year of the crab. Jimmy's and Sooks, this is Brad. Enjoy your new year. Wish you all the best. Get crabbing, good luck crabbing, and get eating some of these big old Jimmies. Anyway, here's the setup of the kayak, bringing them in. We got 3 on the back, 2 on the front. And we got some crabs up in here. So that's how I do it, man. This is a sneak peek behind the scenes for Jimmy's and Sooks. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, keep watching. I do it because I love it, but I love the support as well. So yeah. So there I was, just minding my own business, eating my Tostitos, chips and cheese, and enjoying myself. When I look on the back of the bag, and what do we have? The Crab Queso recipe. Not just crab queso, blue crab style crab queso. So what we're going to do now is get everything prepped, cut. We'll mise en place it, get it all prepared, and then we'll start to make our crab queso. And I'll take you through the step by step. So yeah, let's get going. This is going to be our step one. So we got to put this butter in this pan with these ingredients except for the parsley. And we'll saute that up for a couple of minutes. So we'll get the butter in there. The pan's nice and hot. Nice and hot pan. So medium heat. We'll get that butter kind of melted up a little bit. They asked for 3 tablespoons of butter. So we give them 3 tablespoons of butter. Then they want 1 cup of onion. Then they also want a 1/4 cup of celery. Recipe calls for 5 teaspoons of Old Bay, Chesapeake Bay Seasoning, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. And then what I'm going to do is add some green peppers because I feel like it might be good. Maybe I shouldn't do that, but we're doing it. So we're going to let this saute up for a little bit. Get that mixed around, let that simmer. It already looks good. I could probably just eat that. Let that cook for a couple minutes. Alright, when we come back, this will be done and we'll get everything put together. Alright, now we have our queso, white queso, Queso Blanco. We'll put that right in. And this goes right in our seasoned vegetables. Super excited to try this. This is going to be good. Alright, so we heat that up. And then we also have our 1 cup of condensed milk. Or I'm sorry, evaporated milk. Right?
Yeah.
And then we got a 1/2 cup of whole milk. So we got our whole milk here. We'll pour out a 1/2 cup of that. A 1/2 cup there. We'll put that in. And then we got to stir this around and just kind of heat it up, warm it up, cook it a little bit, combine. So we'll get the stir going on here. We'll get this warmed up and cooked up. And then the next time you see us, we'll be doing the next step. Keep stirring. Alright, so now we're going to be putting in 2 cups of cheese. I'm using the triple cheddar. They asked for medium cheddar, but I feel like this would be fine. So we got 2 cups of cheese, which it's a lot. That's a lot of cheese. Even for the queso, I feel like is a lot. And then we have this garlic and herb vegetable cheese, or I'm sorry, cheese spread, garlic and herb cheese spread. They asked for 2 tablespoons of that, so we'll give them 2 heaping tablespoons of that. And then Dijon. Get a little bit of that. And then we got to mix that up. So they need 1 tablespoon of Dijon. Alright, Dijon is in. Everything is in. And we're going to stir that up. Get those ingredients combined. And then I think next we got the star of the show coming up here. Crab meat. So we'll get this stuff going. And we'll be back. This is looking good. Alright, so now we're going to put this crab meat in. And what I did with the crabs, I steamed them Maryland style. I put Old Bay on them, steam them in a steamer for about 25 minutes, and then I've gone through the hours of tedious work picking and making sure that they're shell-free and delicious. So, you guys don't have to put up with all that, but I'll do a video with me cooking the crabs in the steamer and all that stuff. But here's the crab meat. This is about 12 crabs or so, so this has got to be a little over a pound because they were big crabs. I do have back fin, I've got the lump, I've got some claw meat, I've got everything. And it's all going in here. So we're gonna go ahead and dump that in with just a sprinkle of lemon and the crab meat. So the crab meat's in, and we're not gonna aggressively stir this. We're just gonna go ahead and lightly,
oh my goodness,
lightly fold it in. Man, that looks so good. I don't know if y'all can see this, how delicious this looks, but ooh-wee. So we're folding this crab meat in, and then we'll probably let it cook for another couple minutes, and then it's done. This is pretty much the finished product, so we'll try it out, see how it goes. Eat some on some Tostitos chips. But feel free to sub out the Tostitos chips for a piece of French bread, nice little cut up slices of French bread, or some Triscuits, or whatever you want, you know? You try it out, try different stuff, but this is looking awesome. That looks so good. All right, now a little bit of parsley and sprinkle of Old Bay. Voila! There we go. Blue crab queso dip. Just in time for the new year. All right, so we'll try it out. All right, it's time for the Jimmy's and Sook's taste test. Got the kids here. Got some nice blue crab queso.
that's great.
Good.
That's so good.
That's really good. All right.
It's really good.
Well, this is the final product. We'll go ahead and eat some of this. Enjoy the New Year's celebrations. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is Brad signing out from Jimmy's and Sook's. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe. Colin wants to say bye. And eat good. Eat that blue crab queso up. It's delicious. Get crabbing. All right, y'all. So we wanted to take this opportunity to say that if you substitute the bread, oh man, it's really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
I got a lot.
Yeah, that bread's really good. That's the way to do it. Tostitos or bread. Can't go wrong either way. Keep watching Jimmy's and Sook's.